What's going on, y'all? So we back again, girl. We back again for another episode review of American Horror Story. This is season 11, episode 8, Fire Island. Okay, and girl, we get up into it. Let's just go ahead. We get up into it, and of course, everybody is on their way to Fire Island. We get Theo and Adam on the boat trying to get over there. Theo got a little motion sickness. At least that's what we thinking. He throwing over the boat or whatever. And Adam trying to make sure he okay. Like, boo, you gonna be all right? He was like, yeah, I am. But let me just tell you this. I've been feeling like this, and I've been throwing up and doing all this shit for the past few days or whatever. It's like every freaking morning I wake up, I gotta throw up, and it's just been happening too often. And so at this point, Adam started talking about Hannah and what she been finding about this whole illness that's out there, and was like, we got to figure out whether or not it's viral or bacterial, because I think it's like both a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because she was seeing different things in different samples in different people. Okay, cool. But you get from that to basically Theo is like, he really feeling Adam at this point. And it just feels like, you know how they say sometimes you just got to have that right person to come along to make you want to change the ways that you have been doing, and like to settle down to be that one person type of person, and that's what it seemed like with Theo. Maybe he just going through the motions because he's sick or whatever, or maybe he really is feeling Adam. And I feel like he needed to be with somebody probably like an Adam in the first place to even him out, and not somebody like a Sam who was just using him, okay? Using him for a lot of things, for his body, for his looks, for his talent, all of that stuff. I really don't feel like Sam truly loved Theo, okay? Because if you love him, why would you do all the stuff that you did to him? You know what I'm saying? And put him in certain situations. That is not love, right? And speaking of Sam, everybody get off the boat. Why is Sam already there on Fire Island? I said, of course you will be there, And then he got his two little boy toys for the time that they're gonna be there. He acting like he don't see Theo, but we know that he acts like it when Theo look at him, but the whole time he spotted Theo and he was just looking or whatever. Theo at one point I think spotted him too, but they ain't do nothing. Or he ain't acknowledge it. But they get to the house, and they put their shit up or whatever. Meanwhile, we see Patrick and Patrick and Gino on the beach, okay? They enjoy some sun, enjoying some drinks or whatever, and everything look good, This is the first time in a long time that we have seen them in a good place. They lovey-dovey, they coupled up, they, real close to each other. At one point, they was about to get it in. Gino got on top or whatever. I said, what y'all about to do? Let me see. Girl, Gino said nothing. Gino said, no, baby, I thought I was able to do this, but I can't do this, boo-boo. Because Patrick was about to take that shirt off, and he was like, no. And I said, oh, my God, Gino, what's going on? Patrick was like, baby, maybe you got PTSD, okay? Because at one point, Gino said, I've been trying to act like I'm okay with everything that happened, but I am not okay. And let me tell you something, Gino, boo-boo. You have the right to not be okay. You almost got killed 3 times by the same person. First time when he picked your ass up out that bar after you got drugged. Second time was when he tried to freeze your ass in the fucking morgue. And then the third time was last episode with the Sentinel. You know what I'm saying? Because he been doing a lot, And at this point, it's also that. But he also put out there that, yeah, I feel like something else is happening. Patrick just wants him to shut up about everything that happened and let us just have a good freaking time while we are out here. I don't want to be arguing. I don't want to be worried about nothing. But you know how Gino is. Once he get a feeling and a hunch about something, he just can't let it go. And I feel like that's just his type of personality, and the fact that he's a reporter or whatever. And they investigate until they can't investigate no more. And it just how it is. But he feels like something is not right. And we all know that something is not right, and something else is coming, and something else is already there, And so at this point, Patrick pissed off. Patrick just pissed off in his feelings. Theo and Adam, they up in the house and they canoodling with each other. Now, let me just tell you this. Mr. Theo And some of y'all be doing this, and we seen some of y'all do this shit when the pandemic was at the height, you know, and y'all was still fucking going out sick, okay? Spreading the shit. This is what Theo is doing. I ain't saying he's spreading nothing, but he's still going out sick. Baby, Theo could barely fucking stand up, okay? And you're talking about some, yeah, I just need to, you know, go get a little drink and drink it off or whatever. I'll probably feel better later. And y'all still finna go out and get something to eat, go to what? A little party or some shit like that? Baby, no, go lay down. Go lay outside, get you some fresh air or whatever. But y'all don't need to be putting all that shit up in your system or whatever. And then, you know, Adam up there kissing him. I said, he's sick. I ain't finna kiss nobody that's sick. I don't care how much I love him. No. Scared the life out of me, bitch. Ooh, go ahead. No, I didn't ask nothing. But, yeah, and at this point, Patrick comes in and he pissed. And, of course, they trying to figure out what's going on with him because they did invite him out, but he don't want to come. He huffing and puffing. And he asks Adam, so listen, you work with Sully. I mean, not Sully, but you work with Gino. So how is he at work or whatever? Because I'm pretty sure he got this PTSD going. He was like, I mean, he cool. He really good. He was like, that's really, that's it? That's it? It was like, what you want me to say? I mean, I know that he's under a lot of pressure or whatever and stress and all that. Girl, Patrick is all up in his feelings and he just don't want to understand. Meanwhile, you got Sully. Now, why I keep on saying Sully? You got Gino on the beach, okay, minding his business. And he see these boys walking and they go along this pathway and it's behind these bushes or whatever. He gets to the entryway and he thinking, should I go? Should I don't? Should I go? Should I stay? He turns right back around. So he goes along the beach with the water and he just walking. And then all of a sudden Henry pop up. I said, damn, bitch. Is this a hallucination or something? Because at first I thought Henry was gone, okay? But Henry wasn't gone. You know, I don't know why. I just had a feeling that he probably would have died from that womb or whatever, but he didn't, you know, and it's actually healed up. So a lot of time has passed, you know what I'm saying? And at this point, you know, he just walking along the beach trying to, he said, I saw the stuff that was going on with you and your cop husband or whatever. And he was like, what are you talking about? It's like, oh yeah, the people that I work with, they keep tabs on you. They know everything about you, your relationship, all that stuff, where you stay, because you won't shut the fuck up and you keep putting it out there in that newspaper of yours. But, you know, did you see when they got off the boat? Fran, because she was with them too. Fran and her girls, they was pissed off at Gino because at the end of last episode, Gino had put a pride issue out instead of the regular issue that they was going to put out, I guess, about something else. I can't remember, but, you know, Fran was pissed off about that. And then the pride issue was basically talking about all the shit that has been going on. And it had that Sentinel character that was hodgepodge of a person that the Mai Tai killer had put together. He put that as the cover of the newspaper. And so Fran was pissed off about that. But see, it's coming in handy for the little Italians, you know what I'm saying? He keeping a tab on people, whatever. But see, at the same time, Henry put it as if I'm the one that's letting you live and letting this get away or whatever. I'm saving your life for all that. And Gino looking like, what? He was like, you don't get what I'm doing? You don't get what I'm doing? Baby, Henry talking about some, you don't need that cop band. Y'all are not on the same page. I thought at one point you was going to figure that shit out and let his ass go and see what's right here in front of you. Bitch, I want you, okay? I am in love with you, bitch, okay? I am down here on my fucking knees. And he literally got down on the floor on his knees in the sand. Gino was like, excuse me, could you get your ass up? You're embarrassing me, okay? Get your ass up. Girl, Henry just kept on going. And he was like, baby, I am in a fucking relationship. What are you talking about? Henry said, if I can't have you, then no. And Gino said, don't you even finish that. Don't you even finish that. And then he just walked away, okay? Left Gino crying. Left Gino crying. I said, oh. I mean, not Gino, but Henry crying. I said, you know what? Don't make a fool of me and I won't make a fool of you, okay? That's just how it is, you know? Meanwhile, you got Adam and Theo. They're at this little spot getting some drinks or whatever, and Theo just has not been looking good at all, you know. And it got to a point where he said, can we just not go out and we just go back home? I just need to, you know, take a little nap or whatever, sleep this off, and then I'll be all to the good. And he was like, okay, cool. He go, Matthew, Adam, where the fuck did Matthew come from? Adam goes and pay for the drinks or whatever that they already had. And of course, Sam is there as well. Sam is at the bar with his two little boys, okay? And Theo sees him. Theo, it felt like he was trying to act like he was okay. Like he didn't really notice Sam, but we knew that they knew this. They were looking at each other, okay? And at one point, Sam has spot Henry out there. So he goes out there, Henry talking about his whole woes with Gino and, you know, the dating thing and not finding nobody that's compatible and all this stuff. And, you know, Sam was trying to open his eyes to how to get somebody. That's what you need to do. But he didn't know how to do that, especially, and that's the sad thing. That is the sad thing, especially when it comes in the LGBT. And I see it more so with the gays. It's so unfortunate. And y'all, my gay men, if you watching, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I see it all the time. The way that if you older, sometimes it's like a I don't want to say discriminate. You know, people want to say preference, but it's almost like a sin to grow old in the gay world. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't get respect, you don't get too much love or whatever. I don't know. You know, they make it seem like it's such a bad thing to get older, you know. And I'm like, well, your ass gonna be older as well. You know what I'm saying? It's very fucking superficial to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And so that's one of his gripes. Henry, he's older. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't found love yet. And it's like, who gonna do anything with him? So Sam was like, meet me at the meatpacking park or whatever at 9 o'clock. Okay, so then Sam leaves him to go over there to go mess around with Theo, trying to get all up into Theo's head and try to manipulate him to come back to him and all that shit. Theo said, no, but we done, and I'm good. I'm in a happier place. It is what it is. And Sam had 2 shot drinks, right? Mind you, Theo had already told him, I don't feel well, okay? He handed him a drink. He handed him the shot, right? Theo said, not that one, but I'm going to take the one that's close to you. And he drunk that. Because he like, listen, Sam, I know how you roll, all right? I'm not finna play you. I'm not finna play your games, okay? You not finna get me. But we saw that something did happen. Meanwhile, Fran and the girls was over there at that part of the house. I don't know where they were. I think they were in the house or whatever. But they was talking about what they was gonna do, and Hannah not getting back in contact, and they talking about this virus and everything that's going on, and the fact that Fran about to go over there to Sam's place or whatever to do the psychic readings for the guys. Okay, cool. Next thing you know, the young white girl that Fran fucking around on with, she gets up and then she see Big Daddy. And then not only do she see Big Daddy, the black girl that was there, she see Big Daddy too. And then he leaves. And then he comes on the side where Fran at. They all seeing Big Daddy. And then the young white girl, she go out there with her knife and telling him to get the fuck up out of there. So at first I was like, hold up. Now I know I'm a little high, whatever. But bitch, is he real or not? But then as you get to the end, whatever, you realize, yeah, he's really just a symbol, okay? And I feel like the reason why all of them saw him and could, you know, kind of, because they all got the illness. They all got the virus or whatever. But also it just felt like, in a sense, because all these people, they're nearing probably their expiration. You know what I'm saying? And it's feeling like, you know, once, you know how it is when they say, when a person is near death and they're about to go anytime soon, they start hallucinating and seeing their old loved ones or people that's no longer here or whatever, and just, you know, hallucinating about other things and all that stuff. That's probably what it is too. It could be that. It could, I don't know. I'm just spitballing some shit, okay? But, you know, he had that incident and then he walked away. But then I think she cut him. Okay? I think she cut him or whatever. I don't know. Somebody got cut. But Patrick, I guess he was gone or in another part of the house. Gino comes home and through the back where the pool was. And next thing you know, Big Daddy came up out there and attacked his ass. Adam come through there trying to help him. Baby, Big Daddy threw the fuck out of Gio. I said, now how you gonna throw that elderly man like that? That is elder abuse, okay? I mean, he threw Gino across that floor like a goddamn rag doll, okay? I said, damn, Gino, do you have any bones in your body? Because it looked like you didn't. And then did Adam the same way. Girl, they had to run into another room and they was trying to keep the door closed. Baby, Adam was like, that's the guy that killed Sully. I said, it most likely is, but not in the way that you think. But girl, they was trying to keep that door closed. He was busting down the door, and at one point that door did collapse, and Big Daddy just standing there like this. Hulk, charge! I said, oh Lord, what's gonna happen? And at this moment again, I'm like, is he a real thing? Girl, because then Patrick came through and shot him in the back of the head. And so at this point, I'm thinking what I was waiting for was for them to show that, yeah, this is all a hallucination. They thought it was the person, but then it turned out to be somebody else, and he shot the wrong person by accident because everybody is high or some shit. Oh no, girl, Adam wanted to see who it is because they was going back and forth, bitch, trying to figure out, should we go to the sheriff? Patrick wanted them to tell the sheriff and all that shit, and Gino did and whatever. Bitch, Adam said, I don't give a fuck what y'all do, but before we do anything, I want to see who the hell it was that's out here doing all this shit. I need to pull back the hood. Girl, he went over there to try to do that, and Big Daddy ass was gone. Big Daddy ass was gone. So yeah, it's still, you know, a symbol. He's not real, but the people that seeing him are the people that got him. And it's him I'm talking about, HIV or AIDS, you know? And so now everybody is confused as shit. Meanwhile, you got Henry. He's going to the meatpacking district or whatever in the woods, and it's just a little hookup spot. It's a hookup spot. Girl, Sam popped up behind him, surprising him or whatever, and took him to a spot. Girl, we see somebody is tied up on the tree, between the tree. I said, what is going on? Girl, come the fuck to find out it's Theo. Because remember when he was trying to be safe because he knew Sam's game and not get the drink that he was giving him, but get the drink that was close to his chest, Sam had switched them bitches because he knew that Theo was going to do that because he knew Theo knew him. I said, oh my God, so he really did drag him. And I said, this don't make no sense, bitch. This fucked up. Had Theo, mind you, he's already sick. Immune system low as fuck. You didn't put some type of drugs in his system or whatever. He had alcohol in his system as well. Girl, ain't no telling what's going on with his body. His body just about to fuck to give out, okay? And, you know, Sam gonna go up to Theo. Theo was like, you're an asshole. And then he was like, just let you know, you will always be mine. I said, oh my God. And then gonna tell Henry, because Henry said, is he okay? This is what he told Henry. He was like, yeah, he good. You know, he always got this fantasy to be in a submissive role, you know, to receive or whatever, because he's always in control. So, why don't you go on over there and make his fantasy come through? That's what he wants you to do. And so Sam leaves them to it. I said, so you want him to rape him? Basically, because Theo has not given consent to anything. Theo is too high and too sick to give consent to anything, and Henry was just gonna do it. At first he was kind of slow with it, and he was like with his face trying to. I said, oh, what you about to do? You finna come right there? I really thought that Henry was about to come on himself because it was just a lot that was going on. And then you hear what he was saying. Henry, again, is talking about, you know, oh, you guys think you're so young and you're so beautiful and you think it's gonna last, but it's not, and you're wasting your youth, you're wasting your beauty and all this shit. I said, baby, this is life, all right? Get on with it. If you're going to do what you're going to do, please do it so I can go and report you, okay? Because, you know, I don't need to hear your little sob stories because you're upset because, you know, you're now older because life is happening. I said, what? Baby, at one point, Henry snapped up out of it. He was like, fuck that. Let me take my shit off. Okay. And I said, what? Oh, okay. You about to really do this. But all of a sudden, Theo looked up and looked in his eyes was like, oh my God. And it had made Henry look like, what the fuck? He turned around and it's Big Daddy. I said, oh, so Henry, bitch, you got the shit too? Because you can see him. Then that means you got it, bitch. So everybody there got it. Mind you, Fran came there for the party. And Sam was taking her around to go to where she was supposed to be. Let me just say this. Zachary Quinto, I don't care. He's somewhat the bad guy on this show, but he is my favorite character. He is an asshole, and he became my favorite character. It's because the way Zachary Quinto has embodied this character. And the gliding, the like, he's so, he make it so believable, okay? And I just love it. I just love it. I really can't see nobody else. After seeing Zachary do this role, I can't see nobody else playing the character of Sam. He did that shit. But Fran was up there reading them people's fortune or whatever, and them future cards, and every card turned over, it said death for everybody. I said, oh my goodness, y'all up in there spreading shit. But anyway, girl, Big Daddy saw Theo. Henry left and ran and left Theo ass right there. I said, ain't that about a bitch? You ain't even gonna try to untie him? He said, no, this ain't my fight. I said, all right, baby, girl, all of a sudden, Big Daddy is surrounded by some other guys who have, like, I don't know if they antlers or whatever. They was like little headpieces on. And I said, are these supposed to be like gay angels or whatever? Because as they come up closer to Theo and you look at the significance of it, it looked like gay angels, and then they got Theo, it looked like he's being crucified. I said, what the fuck? Now, is it supposed to really be that, or is that up to interpretation? Or did y'all realize that that's how it was going to look? You know, because that's what it looked like. It's like the people coming back that he knew in his past life that he worked with. Because he was like, I know you guys. I photographed all of you guys. And it was like, you know, we're here to take you home, and it's okay, and you're going to be all right. And they untied him. And as they were walking, Theo put his head back, and he just started smiling. And then you saw the tears of joy coming down his eyes, and that was like a release. And so that's when it went off. And I was like, so wait a minute, did Theo just die? Did Theo just die? Oh my goodness. Why him? Because he was a whore. I'm sorry. Because Sam did it. And it be like that. It be the main one that's out here fucking doing all the shit, spreading shit, be the one that don't even fucking have it affecting them that much. But everybody else just dropping like fucking flies. Sam's still out here hoeing and probably still spreading shit. Girl, I'm so goddamn mad at that. But anyway, that's just life. And you heard about, I don't know if y'all heard about it, but it was some dude, he just got arrested because he was knowingly spreading HIV to his partners. And these were women too. You know what I'm saying? I said, ain't this about some shit? And he was a young guy too. I said, you can't trust nobody. Don't be out here having raw sex with nobody. Okay? I don't give a damn who the fuck they are. Y'all, unless y'all go to the clinic together to make sure y'all clean and y'all pristine. Bitch, don't be out here giving your rawness away. Don't do that. Anyway, you guys have a good night. I will see y'all later. Okay? Oh my God, y'all. I cannot wait. I think the season finale is next week. I don't know how this gonna end. Baby, I really hope Hannah is okay. Because she got a baby, okay? She got a baby as well, you know? So, we shall see, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.